Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we worked on laying out the town over here that is going to feed workers into more of the coal mines, hopefully. So that's all set up. We also laid in the conveyor belt lines. They're going to feed into the storage over here and then eventually into the port. We're going kind of full factorio with it, just laying massive conveyor belt lines all over the place rather than, you know, using trucks. And I just noticed that I missed a spot. And, yeah, that should work. All right, so we're gonna be on to the next project, and there's actually something we need to do first. That has to happen over. Where am I? Over here. So we're getting very close to actually getting an apartment building up and running here, which is fine. We have power, we have services. The one thing we don't actually have over here is heat. We don't have a heating plant, and at least not one that's built anyway. I can't remember. Did I lay one down somewhere? Oh, that's a school. There are no heating connections, so it hasn't been built yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have one, and we're gonna need a fairly large one. So, heating plants. Can't build due to infrastructure. Funded from rubles 325,000. I think we are going to need to fund it with rubles. That's a lot of rubles. I do want to orient it in this direction because that's where the heating pipes are going to be. And if we want to use heat exchangers, we can hook them up there. Yep. Oh no, we're actually going to need to be closer. We might even need a heat exchanger. Okay. Because that's not going to have any heat. That's fine. Drop it in. Alright, and then we're also going to need some footpaths. Make sure that workers can actually get there. Hopefully. And it's going to need some resources. All right. So we're also going to need a heat exchanger. Over here. Alright, we're going to want an underground heating pipe big. No, we can't go underneath that building. Okay. That is not cheap. Huh. That's the wrong type of heating pipe. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I need a large heating pipe underground. And I can bring a large heating pipe out. Do I have to have, a pumping station to put it underground? Well, let's try. Appears I do. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that was a tad more expensive than I was anticipating, but it's fine. It'll do the job. Okay, so because if this finishes getting built and then people move in and they don't have heat, it's gonna be a problem. The other thing that's a bit of an issue over here is we don't really have any kind of health service. So what I'm gonna do is throw in a small clinic. It should be fine. To at least service these people for the time being. I would like the fastest ambulance you have, please. There we go. And we're also going to need a fire truck. Oh, I already have fire trucks in there. Oops, never mind. Yeah, I need 197 tons of boards. How many boards do I have? I have 378 tons. Okay, we got plenty of boards. All right, and just a lot of truck trips that get them there. Okay, now, the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to need some boats. I mean, we don't need them right away, but I'd like to at least start getting work on them, so we're going to need to... We don't have any blueprints to manufacture, right? We need a license of blueprints. And how expensive are they? They can be enormously expensive, or they can be somewhat cheap. Okay. Cargo ships is what we're looking for. We're looking for something that carries... coal and iron ore. That hopper ship will definitely fit the bill. 16,000 work days. There's no workers over here. Okay. We'll have to find a way to fix that. The cheapest ship that we can license that will do what we need to do is this one. Alright, do it. That's an expensive license. Okay. Okay. It needs 16,000 work days, 327 tons of steel, 6.4 tons of plastics, a little bit of fabric, 45 tons of mechanical components, 3.3 tons of electrical components. All right, now... we need to get workers in here, and we need to get materials in here. Now, steel. We have a lot of steel on hand, actually. We have a lot of steel on hand. Okay. I How many truck unloading spots do we have? We have 4. So we can have 4 trucks service this. And we also have these guys. Okay. So we need steel. So I think it makes sense to just have a truck bring the steel over. Alright, so where is a depot that we can buy a truck? Not there. I know there is one. Right, it's over here. We need an open hull that can carry steel. It doesn't need to be ridiculous. Like, this guy's fine. Alright, your job is going to be to come over here, load steel, come over there, unload steel. And I want you to wait until you're unloaded. That means it'll sit over there. Alright, go for it. Alright, what does this not need? This does not need crops. It does not need chemicals. It does not need alcohol. It does not need food. It doesn't need clothes. It doesn't need electronics. So electrical components, mechanical components, and fabric. I mean, the amount of fabric we need is minuscule. Fabric needs crops and it needs chemicals. We're gonna need to build a farm over here, and we're gonna need to build a logging area over here, and we're probably gonna need to get more workers over here. Okay. So there's only one unloading spot here. Well, I guess they can just queue up and just wait. Because what else do we need? Well, fabric is going to come from somewhere else. The plastics are going to come from somewhere else. It's going to come from over here. We're going to be making fabric and plastics over here. So we just need a couple of trucks. We don't need very big trucks. Just a couple of small trucks to move electrical components and mechanical components from here. All right. It should work. You don't have any steel on board. And you don't have any prefab panels on board. How do you not have prefab panels? You must have delivered them somewhere else. Range. I do need another one of those trains to go around, but worry about that later. And where am I? Oh, okay. All right, we need 2 covered hulls. Who's cheap? And can still carry a decent amount. Did I like turn on the ability to have all the vehicles? I guess I did. I think we're gonna go with these. Give me 2 of those. Alright, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna load electronic components, and then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna unload electronic components. And I guess I won't have you wait, I guess I'll just have you drive around. That's fine. And you are going to load mechanical components, and then unload mechanical components. The building is on fire. Couple fire trucks are on the way. They'll take care of it. Just keeping an eye on my exports. Alright, good deal. How are things looking over here? We got still workers. Good. Oil still full. Fuel full. It'd be nice if we were still doing more, but I mean, everyone here is working at the refinery. At least they're supposed to be anyway. And you are going. And this is running. In fact, we're relatively close to getting an export run of that going out. That's good. Alright, good deal. Now, we need to figure out where we're going to get people to actually build this ship. We're going to need a bus to bring people over, I think. So I don't think we're going to be able to get up. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's throw in. Nope. Cannot quite get there. Alright, that's fine. We'll throw in a bus stop. $16,000 work days. Yeah, we'll just go standard bus. Standard bus should be fine. I was thinking, do I want to extend the trolley bus line? No, that's going to get ridiculously well, not ridiculously. It was going to get fairly expensive. So we'll just do a standard bus stop with a normal bus. Can't build due to infrastructure. Can't build due to infrastructure. Can I get it out of the way? You know what? I'll take it. Okay. So, we need a bus. Or maybe do a couple buses. Bus. Speed is key. These two, which is what I use a lot. And what I'll do is we'll have you... Yeah, we'll have you go to there. Now, the only thing that's going to be short is the plastic and fabric. So, we're going to need a smallish farm. Something that can just produce crops. Because we're going to need some crops for the chemical plant. We're going to need some crops for the fabric factory. A train is waiting too long. Why is a train waiting too long? Okay. You're backed up. You're backed up. Why are we backed up? Because of this. Because you came out at like the absolute wrong time. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to flip around, head here and flip around and get out of the way. And actually, that's all that we really needed. Is for it to just have gotten back behind that signal right there. All right, done. Good deal. All right. So, is this done? That is done. All right. Good deal. I would like to do a small farm. Can't build an infrastructure. That's because there's power lines there. All right. Don't really want to buy it right now. Let's drop in the farm and some grain storage. All right. Like, what's the yield? We're gonna have 4 mechanisms. A truck, combine, probably 2 trucks, a combine, and a tractor. So, at most, 2 large fields. Two big fields. I think that makes sense. Let's drop in a big field there. Let's drop in a big field here. Is that where we want to put them? No, 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 no. I was gonna leave a couple of large bare spots. Whatever. We'll drop a large field in here. And a large field in here. And that should work. Of course, it's right by a pylon. Yeah. There we go. You know what? I think I am just gonna buy it. Oh, that's more expensive than the farm. Okay. Oh no, wait, we can do 6 mechanisms. So we could do 2 combines. Two combines, 2 tractors, and 2 trucks. And we'll still stick with 2 fields. Okay. I think that works. So, 2 trucks. 2, let's see, 30, 24. Like these are actually the better combines. So get those and give me, these are our best tractors. There we go. I mean, there's no connection to the field. Oh, ha. There we go. Now, there should be... Oh, there isn't. I said there should be someone delivering fuel up here, but there isn't. I might need to fix that. Eventually. Alright, so then once we have a crop, we can start delivering crop in there. And we're going to need to bring gravel over. We can do that. That's not a problem. And... wood. Like raw wood. Could we actually ship the raw wood from here? I don't think it consumes it that quickly. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we're getting kind of long here. Let me just buy the trucks and set up the lines, and then we'll be done. So we need a covered hull. That's for the crops. We're gonna need a dumper. I need something that moves relatively quickly. You. For gravel. And then we're going to need... Do we want something with felled tree capacity? 16 tons of wood? Yeah, you. Okay, so you are going to wait till loaded for crops. And then deliver crops to here. Unload crops. Yep. Start. You are going to load gravel. You're going to bring gravel over here. Unload gravel. Wait till unloaded. Go. Yep. And then you... Yeah, you are gonna go way down here. And you're gonna load up. Where is it? You're gonna go here. You're gonna load wood. Are you gonna wait till loaded? No. You're gonna load wood, and then you're gonna bring it all the way over here, and hopefully this will be sufficient. You're gonna unload the wood, and you're gonna wait till unloaded. Alright, so that'll take care of the crops. That'll take care of the gravel. That'll take care of the wood. And then once all the pipelines are built, we'll get the oil in there. And then we'll be able to start making chemicals and fabric and clothes. We have workers. Do I actually need the fabric? Here's what I could do. We could purchase the fabric. No engineers, and the building is without power supply and does not have plastic. We'll also buy the plastic for the moment. And you don't have power. I see. Okay. Let me just fix that real quick and then we'll call it a day. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just tee into this. Alright. It has power. But we need engineers. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about that, but we're at the end of the episode. We're back way over, so we'll go ahead and end here, and then we'll see if we can't get this ship production going when we come back. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.